And this is the last video of the video series, Story to Impact. The letter T stands for Thrive and Monetize Your Story. And if you, just see this video and you have no idea I have other videos, I am inviting you to go check it out because I am explaining to you in some detail how you can become best-selling author, why you need to have social media, and all of those things. Now, but today's video is about how you can get paid. Number one, write a book. Everybody loves books, right? Because when you have a book, especially if you have a best-selling book, you're seen as an authority. This means whatever you want to be paid for, people will pay you because you wrote a book. That means you can talk about something for hours. If you can talk about something for hours, that means you're an expert. And experts get paid. And I'll tell you how this book can help you with the rest of the things that I'll tell you about. Okay, number two, launch your coaching program. Now, I tell you, when I start coaching, I did not have a book. The Crush Stress While You Work. That was my first book where I was talking about stress management because I got sick. Then I helped myself to heal. And that's what I was teaching other people, how to manage stress. Now you need to find something that you will teach too, because if you just tell your story and it's your childhood something, that looks like a novel. But you need to put in that book something that someone else can learn, and that's how you monetize. That's how you get your coaching clients, one-on-one or in the group. And again, I teach you that. Of course, if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. That's just another item, how to monetize a story. Number three, become a speaker. I've seen people who make thousands of dollars for just speaking. I tell you this, nobody's going to pay you thousands of dollars if you're not present online. Nobody knows who you are and you don't even have a book. Also, it's very good to have a book because if you are speaking somewhere, if they like you, they want to buy something from you. They want to have a piece of you that they can read, and they even can give gifts to other people. So you see why having a book is a good idea? And speaking, you can get paid for smaller groups, you can be invited for bigger stages, but you need to be authority and you need to show that you know what you're talking about. Now, number four, create an online course. I had created quite a few online courses. There are different people with different opinions, how they need to look like. But here's the deal. You're the one who decides what it's going to look like, okay? And again, I teach all of that. It doesn't have to be so complicated. Because you see, if you already have a story and you already know what's that exactly that you teach, putting in an online program, like something step by step that people can follow, it's an easy peasy thing, I tell you that. And of course, I teach all of this. Then host a workshop or masterclass. I've seen and I've participated in quite a few VIP classes where you just talk one-on-one in person or online or just in a group environment for one day or even 2 days where you tackle some issue. So for example, if your story is about how to put online store and what it brought you and all your struggles through it, you can teach in your VIP class and your master class how to build a website or how to put your online store online. You see what I'm talking about? You always can flesh it out, some idea that you can teach and you can monetize. Then start a podcast. There are people who make money from podcasts. And again, if you immediately said, I don't want to have podcast, you don't have to. If you have your own podcast where you, the person who talks, it's like your mini stage. You see, I already told you that being a speaker can bring you money. Most of the time, those who want to hire you and pay you money, they will go on your social media, they will Google you up. And if you have your own podcast, if you have your own videos, they will see that you're real and you're vulnerable and you're entertaining and you cool you that they want to hire. Because as you know, people don't buy products, people buy people. So you need to be present and in your best self. And if you don't want to have your own podcast, that's fine. You can be on other people's podcasts. So I teach you that, how to be on other people's podcasts and get paid and get clients through that. And if you have a book, you have an online class, or you have coaching where you talk at somebody's podcast, they will hire you. I mean, that's how I get clients. Then sell digital products. Now, my two books, The Calm Process and Stress Management for Adult Children of Alcoholics, both of them have workbooks. I'm selling that also as a digital download. If somebody doesn't want to buy an actual book, they can just download the PDF and they can print it out and they can use the workbook multiple times. The sky's the limit when it comes to digital products, because you can sell one page something like a map to achieve something, or you can have a whole fleshed out book in multiple books as well. Then number 8, become a paid guest on the podcast and summits and stuff like that. Now, I would not recommend you to pay to be in the summit unless you really want to have visibility, especially when you're starting. I talk about that in my mentorship. But the plenty of times that I participated in other people's summits and their events and their retreats, why I got paid to be there. So because you are such an expert, they will be very happy to have you there. Then number 9, build a membership community. There are people who get paid thousands of dollars every month because they have a membership. And there are those that, let's say, they teach you how to exercise or cooking, something like this. So this means someone who gets into membership, they can pay, every month, whatever, something. I'm sure you have memberships. And then they can leave that anytime they want to. But you see, your membership probably will be a little bit different because you teaching something that probably needs progress or maybe needs more hours. So you need to keep people in that membership. It's not like something like Netflix. You watch one movie and then you leave if you want to. Of course, they have a right to leave anytime you want to, but I'll teach you how to keep them there. And also, you teach your story. You want to make an impact. You want to make them feel successful and happy. And that's why they will stay with you. Again, if you don't want to do a membership, you don't have to. But this is just another way how you can get monetized. And now the number 10 is partner with brands and organizations. You can teach a training. I've done a lot of lunch and learns with the companies where I teach about stress management in the workplace. I did. Also, you can be in partnerships with other coaches, with other authors, participate in their retreats. They can invite you to go speak there. You can have your own summit. You can have your own retreat and invite other people. And those who actually want to see your people, they will pay you to even be at your event. So you can even make money without even opening your mouth, but just by organizing something. So you see, those are 10 ways how you can monetize your story. All of that I teach in my Story to Impact Accelerator mentorship. What includes this? 10 sessions. So basically 10 hours with me. And it is very personalized. We will be talking one-on-one how to get your story, how to let go of those limiting beliefs. That's why you still don't have it. How to come up with something that you can teach. It may look very overwhelming, but I'm here for you. I've done it multiple times. And the worst thing is when years passes by and you have this shame that you didn't give yourself opportunity and you regret that you didn't just wrote that book, that you brought that story to life. And don't be afraid of friends and family members. They're like, I don't want to write something because I don't want to offend them. Believe me, they're not going to read it. That's what was it Jesus that said you cannot be a prophet in your own village? And I teach that too in my mentorship. And I'm a stress management coach. So that's means this is going to be seamless. It's not as difficult as you think. And there's a lot of coaching going on when we're going from fleshing out your story into a book and then maybe in a program that you teach about what is that you can help people with. And I'm here for you. So you can have a whole program. You can sign up now for the whole membership, or you just can book one session with me where I can just teach you something. Maybe you have some questions about something. Pick my brain, as they say. So go to my website, Be Amazing You, and I hope I see you there.